Hey guys, this is Shannon with Nearly Organic Noshing, and I was flipping through my planner on my lunch break and I came across a note that I had made myself about upcoming canning projects. And I know that there is a video series going around right now on canning projects that people are going to be working on over the next few months. And it has been a really busy time for us right now with work, our business, and the holidays coming. So I'm trying to squeeze things in when I can. I just made a bunch of applesauce, and that is not anything new. I've been doing applesauce for a while. But one of the things that I did do is I saved all of my skins and peels this time. And I'm going to be making apple cider, like an apple juice apple cider. Last time I made scrap apple jelly, and I had seen a YouTube video a while back of a gentleman that had made apple cider out of his scraps, but he just did a small batch of it, did it on the stove. And I sent him a message saying, hey, have you ever tried to can that? Because I've never seen it on Pinterest or on YouTube or anywhere else. And he messaged me back and said no, he'd never canned it, but that the cider was really good. So I started thinking about it, and I am going to make apple cider, and I'm going to do it probably in the crock pot or my pressure cooker just for a long time. I'm going to do it kind of like you would mulled wine or mulled cider. I'm going to put all those mulling spices in it and let it cook down, and then strain it all off and can it the same way you would apple juice or any kind of juice, and have like mulled apple cider ready to go whenever cold weather comes around, and you can just drink it cold, or we could warm it up, or if you wanted to turn it into a hot toddy, you could do that also. So just one more way to use apple scraps instead of throwing them out to the chickens or the pig or the compost pile. And we have more than enough apple jelly and apple jams and everything else. So that's, long story short, that I've rambled. That is one of the projects that I will be doing upcoming, is apple cider that I'm going to can. One of my next projects is going to be tomato preserves. In a previous video of one of my things that I will can again video is my tomato preserve. It's been a few years since I have made it. It's a 2-day process to make it, and that's one of the reasons why I have not done it. It's not a hard recipe, but it takes time, and you need to be able to leave everything sitting out while you're working on it. And that is an upcoming project. Last time I made it, I made a lot of it, so I didn't need to do it for a while, but it is so good, and I'm down to 1 small pint jar left. So I'm going to resurrect that recipe and make that. I'm also going to be making bacon preserve. The holidays are coming, and I'm going to be making a lot of homemade gifts for people. Applesauce is one of my most requested gifts, so I'm going to be doing some like basket type gifts for people. And I'm going to be making my praline bacon, which I'll include a link for that. And I'm going to be making bacon preserves or bacon jam and adding that in there also. We have some real bacon lovers in the family that will love that. So that is one of the next items. Let me see here. French onion soup, that is something I have not done before, but an onion base is good in so many different things that I think I'm going to sit down and try and make either a French onion soup or an onion base. I've seen a couple of other YouTubers that I follow post recipes on it, and their recipes look really good, and they say they're simple and they turn out well every time. So onion soup is going to be on my list. Of course, I'll be canning more tomatoes. I'm almost out of just my regular tomatoes. I did tomatoes, gosh, it's been probably 1.5 years since I've canned tomatoes, and I do them outside over a wood fire, and I will be canning more tomatoes. And last, I think I'm going to try and can my pumpkin sausage soup. It's one of the family favorites, and it's one that Chris calls it my gourmet soup. Whenever company comes, he's always like, make the pumpkin soup. So I think I may try canning that and seeing how that does. I'm more of an ingredients canner. I'm not one to can lots of soups and stews and chilies and things like that. I like to can single ingredients so that I can use them for multiple purposes. But that is a soup we eat a lot of. So if I could make a huge pot of it and just go ahead and can it all up, I think that would be really good, especially for the winter months. So those are my upcoming canning projects, and I will make sure I try and post the cards or the links for everything else I've mentioned. The praline bacon is awesome. So if you've not tried praline bacon, that is delicious. And I'm super excited to try the bacon jam. I've never had it. I think it'll be delicious, and I'm sure it's gonna be a hit for Christmas gifts. Okay guys, now I need to get back to work and go turn my crock pot on. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you soon.